no French there, but that's a load of barnacles. Like, are you mean to tell me Donald Jesus Trump?
There's no social distancing.
That's from a year ago, buddy. Check the timestamp, you dumbass.
Mind.
But you mean to tell me Donald Jesus Trump? That's the other thing media don't want to tell you. They want to tell you it's like John or something. No, it's Jesus, because he's a godsend. All right, he's a businessman who knows politics. That's why he's doing so good. All these politicians want to be talking. What does he do? He talks, but in the right way. He gets. I mean, please tell me when the last president gonna talk to Kim Jong Junior man? You know, the missile man, that one.
The chopstick man?
Yeah, who the last one talked to him peacefully? Tell me. I go. You see, no answer. No answer right there. Why? Because you ain't got one. You don't got one. Because nobody better than Donald Jesus J. Trump.
Talking about what
And the Fox News gonna tell you that right there. But them CNNs though, they say he killing people. That he's the king of the KKK, the Grand Wizard or whatever you calls it. You gonna see in this election.
I want to live on 20... Oh, no, that's Matt's plan. I want to live on Matt's 20 acres with my 2 acres that are divided up in between the land. In the middle. I don't want no corner piece.
No one's stealing my idea. I get my 20 acres.
I thought you said we was all going to live on the 20 acres. Or is that a different plan?
That's my different... I got 20 acres now.
Okay, so on the other 20 acres...
I got 2.
Oh, you hit the button.
Oh.
On the other 20 acres, I'm going to live... I don't want the corner piece because that'd be too close to the woods. But I want to live like in the middle. I'll put my house on one of the acres, right? I'll put the garage on the other acre. And then we kind of... The extra space that's left around it, we're going to figure out what to do with that. Maybe a nice garden or something like that, you know? Some petunias.
Yeah, see, the first 20 acres is going to be by itself. The second 20 acres is going to be off the lake. Because you need some water. You need some life, you know? Both properties going to have that villa I was talking about, where all the houses and all the driveways combine. Or I don't know why I call it a villa, but it's literally just like a fountain with a roundabout. But that.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called in the real estate, but I want to have that because then you have the main driveway with the metal gates.
Okay. Can we do the intro now?
Well, that's what you get for hitting record.
Well, I don't know what the new intro is. You know,
Oh,
I've been gone for a while.
Oh.
A whole one episode.
I'm a spy.
You know, I wasn't available to join
Okay.
that meeting, so I
Well-
didn't get any of the updates.
Well, welcome back to this art of whatever. If you don't know, because if you're listening on it, then obviously you know. But we're now on Spotify.
What's that? What's that?
It's an app, Tyler.
There's a lot of
Great.
apps, Jake.
Yeah, what kind
So
of app?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Audiobook
I don't.
app? Is that what it is? What
Maybe-
is-
maybe-
Series, what is them Spotify's?
What is this
Maybe
dog
it
doing?
is a
Oh,
book.
My Lord, you are crushing my ankle, doggy.
Okay. Anywho.
What is them Spotify's, Siri?
Here we go. Now she's
Anywho,
going,
it's
"Ow."
so
Damn
so
dog.
yeah. If you have an Android for whatever
Spotify
shitty
is a
reason that
Swedish
might
music
be,
streaming and media services provider. It is operated by Spotify AB.
Oh
It's
my
all
God.
caps, by the way, for the AB, which is publicly traded in the NYSE through Luxembourg domiciled holding company Spotify Technology SA itself. We
Okay.
hit more real quick.
no,
A
stop,
constituent
stop,
of the
stop.
Russell 1000 Index. Done.
Thank
We're
you.
done. I guess maybe. Kinda.
Okay. Anyway, so if you use an Android for whatever shitty reason that may be, instead of using YouTube, you can now use Spotify. Because I'm pretty sure you would probably use Spotify, unless you use SoundCloud, and then I can't help you there. Sorry about not being here last week. A lot of shit went down. Not really. Just conflicting scheduling.
The second World Trade Center went down.
Oh Jesus
I
Christ.
tried it again.
It was
Also,
eventful.
in some other news, we are recording this on Thursday. This comes out on Thursday as well, so it's fine. But it's also Silver's birthday.
What's the actual date? Thank you.
That would be July 30th, 2020.
Woo! It's her. How old is she now?
She's now a single year old.
Great, because the way she's over here clawing us, yeah, I believe it.
Silver.
Oh, wow, she can listen now. Oh,
So
Donald
stupid.
said something.
Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, I think we had a review like 2 weeks ago that came in, but I never read it.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. But it wasn't a happy review. It was like a really good like feedback review. Where the fuck is it? Jesus
I heard
Christ.
that new 2021 F-150 has that hard surface there in the middle. You
How
can
old
actually
is Silver?
fold down
One.
the center console. The shifter.
Oh, there we go.
Boy.
So it
Oh, boy.
says, I love you guys, your guys' episode, but I feel the topics are too last minute. You guys sway too in and out of the topics. Keep up the good work. And that was by Panda Rose 6.
Say that username again.
Panda Rose 6.
Well, no one else, I don't think so. So they can.
Boom.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Although nothing happened to you guys. You
So how
guys
many
can't hear
stars did
anything.
they give us?
There was 3.
3.
Yes, sir.
Well, they can fuck off.
That's not
Nothing
nice.
under 4. Okay.
Okay, buddy. When you start putting in the effort, we'll see who's talking about 4 stars, boy.
Listen, we deserve 4 stars regardless. Okay.
But he's not wrong.
We are the
sw-
best.
We sway in and out.
No, wrong. We are the best. We are the best podcast. We should deserve to be number 1. But the media, the reviews, they want you to think differently. They are instilling a mindset.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ.
Yeah. You want to? Who were you hanging out yesterday, huh? Being all friendly with. Exactly. Shut up. Tired of people, bro.
Me too.
I've been angry lately. I don't know why. Like, not angry, but just like in a pissy mood. Like I didn't do anything yesterday, and yesterday I was like just being a little dick.
Oh well. that's
Okay, so I'm not sure what we're going to talk about in today's podcast. Tyler?
I thought you said we were talking about like what we're gonna do with our lives and all of that whatnot.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I think Jake will go first.
I think not.
Okay, so I guess Matt.
What was the question? Just restate it in fully so I can answer it in completeness.
So, what do you want to do in life? How are you gonna get there? All that stuff.
Yes.
A synopsis, not a whole.
Okay. Well, eventually I want to live on my 20 acres. Hopefully with my parents having a little house there on them 20 acres. But
Will they have
To
the
get
corner
there.
piece? That's
N-
the more important.
we'll see how it like plays.
They'll
out.
just have
I
.25
say keep
acres.
them by the entrance, the entrance road. So you know.
They're just going to have .25.
Well, it depends on where I put the pool and the main
Okay.
house.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if I'm going to have it centered or to the side. Probably a little centered, but I don't know. But to get there, so, I actually I'm kind of pissed because I had to switch majors, actually, before I even picked one. So I was going to do an engineering degree, but you basically got to be like a full-time student for that, and I don't want to. I want to still work. So I'm going for my second job, dream job, whatever you want to call it, and that's a lawyer. So I
Oh boy.
plan to get my degree in political science under the pre-law track. Then when I join the army, because I'm going to do that, hopefully they can send me to law school, and then I could be a full-ass lawyer person, man. And then I'll do that job till I get tired of
JAG, I
it.
think they call
Yes, the JAG Corps is what they call it. Hopefully I'll do that job till I get tired of it, and then either move on to that job, do that job till I retire, live in my 20 acres with my beautiful family, and call it a day. That's how my life's going.
Okay.
Jake, your turn.
No, hold on. I have questions.
My bad. I forgot we didn't. I didn't know we had a Q&A.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. There's questions, comments,
My
and
bad.
concerns.
That wasn't in the.
So, Matt, what school do you plan to attend?
So I'm gonna spend at least this first year at Valencia Community College, or now it's just Valencia College,
Oh.
because they offer 4-year degrees, and then hopefully I'll get picked up for scholarship at the end of this year. But if not, then I'll spend 2 years at Valencia, then transfer to UCF.
Okay.
Or actually, if I don't get a scholarship, I'm gonna apply to Tampa or a couple other schools, and then go wherever the best situation's at.
And what am I trying to say? What kind of lawyer do you plan to be?
Really, I really don't know. There's like, I have no like specific like I kind of am interested in all, but that's why I hope to figure out in my years of school, at least my first 4, because I still have 3 years of actual law school to go through.
Yeah.
So hopefully within these 4 years, I can kind of figure out where specifically I want to focus my efforts. But all I know is I want to help people, not be fucking screwed up.
Okay, and you want to go to school? You want to live on 20 acres?
Roughly.
Roughly. I just want a lot of land so I can kind of do my own thing. Because
Uh-huh.
if you just start small, then you're kind of limited. But if you just go big, then you can fill that space with whatever you want. Because, I mean, I want a decent-sized house so I can have people over and have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your dream car,
I'm
Matt?
about to say the same thing, actually.
My dream car, so,
You get 2.
oh, man. All I know is I want a nice Ford truck. Like right now, if I were to pick like right now cars, it'd be a Ford Raptor and the Tesla S model.
Okay.
Those would be my cars. I'm really bad with the different Tesla models. I'm pretty sure it's the S, right? The regular
like just like
4-door.
Yeah, like the sedan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the S model.
That's the more expensive one.
I don't care. It's cool.
Okay.
I just don't like the hatchback looking one.
Yeah.
No, not the SUV.
No, Model 3.
The other the other sedan. It's just like the S model, but the trunk's different and it just looks stupid. But yeah, so like if I were to pick right now cars, so basically whatever the equivalent is, but at the time I would to actually go and like get my cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think what other questions. Oh, do you plan on having children?
Hell yeah.
What do you want?
What kind of children?
I really don't have like a preference in gender. Like hopefully I want at least 2 children. That's my minimum. And maximum, well, that's not up to me for the maximum because, well, I'm not the one giving birth, so.
I think
but-
8's a solid number.
Oh gosh.
Or wait, you could be 19 kids and counting.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Go
financially
on
stable
TLC.
enough.
Yeah, take over.
Yeah, but at least 2, and I want at least 1 to be a boy,
Uh-huh.
or at least a girl who likes sports. Because there's lots of girls who like sports, but they're not like they'll just sit to the side when it's actually time to like like a family gathering and stuff. We love to play like football or whatever. Yeah, I smacked the table. That's my fault. I thought you were like looking at what I hit.
No.
But yeah, no, like either a boy or a girl who doesn't mind playing sports. Not like competitively. I mean, if she wants to, that's cool, but like at least like just in the backyard.
Okay.
I know I'm asking for a lot, but
do you want a boat or anything like that?
if I'm able to get the lake property, then definitely, because why have a lake if you're not going to use it?
I heard
But
a man-made lake is nice.
Yeah, but it's a lot of
Just dig a hole
time
and throw
and-
some,
yeah, it's a
some
lot of
Zephyr
time.
Hills water up in there. You'll be fine.
bro. On a 20-acre property, you could probably only do like a pond at most. Okay, bud. And if I
It's
get
okay.
a if
As
I
long
get
as
a
it
boat
fits
for the
the boat,
pond,
as
the
long as the
boat
boat
is
can
not
turn
gonna
around.
move.
As long as the boat
The-
can turn around, you're fine.
The boat's just gonna sit still. It's a decoration piece.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm able to get the lake property or anything like close to a lake at least, like drivable distance, and hell yeah. Especially if people are gonna use it, but if it's really no use, and like if we don't even go to the lake, then I'm just not even gonna bother. But I know some lakeside properties already come with like the boat dock. I don't know what you call it, like at your old house.
Yeah, it was just a dock. Or at least that's what we were just call it, a dock.
But yeah, those things. Like if it already comes with it, then cool. And then if I decide to actually put a boat on it, then cool.
Nice. Questions, any Tyler? Tyler, any questions is what I meant to say.
Excuse me. So, Matt, so on this 20 acres,
Uh-huh.
now I know we've talked in the past about having all of our, I guess you could say, closer friends living on the property. How would you plan on dividing such property?
Okay, so assuming we get 20 acres exactly,
Snip, snip, snip.
that's where we would need to force more towards corners. Because,
Oh, the corner piece of the cake is always the best.
well, I mean, honestly, it all comes down to A, how many people are living on the property. 2, who's paying the most. Because I feel like, let's say you have an odd number and you got somebody who's paying more money than the rest, they get a middle house. They deserve the nice centered space, not just some shoved to the side property. But I mean, there's too many factors to necessarily just throw it up there. Like if you give me some numbers, I could probably give you like a better like answer, I guess. But I mean, it's all depending. Or if y'all are cool enough, like if you really don't like, if it's just y'all, then you just get one house and then just spread it up. Like
I don't think we're that cool.
oh,
Depending on how far into life this is, I don't think. Assuming this is.
Well, I ain't gonna
like,
be living on 20 acres until after I'm done.
This is definitely like what 30, give or take, years from now, give or take. Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna have a family.
At this point, I don't think we can, because we all will have kids and so on.
I'm just throwing scenarios.
No, but yeah. The only one wow.
Okay, I don't have anything else to ask Matt.
Is that all, Your Honor?
Yes, you may step down from the bench.
I never asked to approach the bench.
Shh.
I mean, the witness stand. The heck?
Okay, let's go next.
You say that as if there's like.
Do we have a timeline?
It's you or him.
I know, so I'm asking Tyler if he wants to go next.
I'm sure.
Okay.
You're sure of what?
I guess I'll go. Hi.
Hi, Tyler.
My name's Tyler, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Tyler.
We're
Hi, Tyler.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho.
Hi, Tyler.
Okay, Matt, stop.
So I've always wanted to,
Hi,
sell
Tyler.
propane and propane accessories. Live in a nice small town in Texas. You know how it goes with my, what are they, a colonial ranch style house? Is that what they call it? Something like that. Moving on.
With the porch.
Yeah, with the
that's
porch.
that's a colonial.
Yeah, I want the colonial style house. I want to be able to build a nice golf course in my backyard, fence to fence. My neighbor's house would be the sand pit because anything that goes in there is never coming back out. And live with a variety of people on the street, you know. Oh, now that we're done with the bullshit one, let's go to the real one now. As we've talked in previous podcasts, I've always wanted to be the police. Right now, I'm going to school, just trying to get my associates. Almost done with that, except for that math class I neglected to do. So, one extra class to do next semester, but besides the point. I'm sorry, the spring semester, not next semester. Oh, well. Thank you to the friend who didn't do that one test, or helped me out with that one test. Anyway. Go to school right now, get that done. The good thing about it is there's a lot of different agencies out there, at least in Central Florida, that'll help pay for school. So when I go and try and get my bachelor's and maybe a master's at some point, they'll help pay for it. Working for depending on what it is, I'm thinking about working for a college police department just because free school is nice, especially when it goes for your kids and wives and all that good stuff. Free. School, life, home, figure that crap out. It'll be relatively soon, within the next year, that I start making moves. Jake can be a dispatcher wherever I move on. No, don't want to follow. They're hiring. It's
No.
way better benefits than what you're gonna get from the other place.
From being a pilot? I don't think so. But
Oh,
okay.
come on the side. I'm telling you, bro. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's the goal right now. Just find a good place and home. I hear Polk County is hiring. Mr. Grady Judd, if you're listening to this, find me a nice house out there and we'll talk. Always wanted to go out there and respond to every accident, lights and sirens, with the whole squad up near Cracker Barrel on. Was that the Haines City? No, it's not Haines City, is it? Was that Haines City? No.
No, that was the next.
I-4 and US 27, well, whatever city or part of the county y'all call that. Let me know what squad that is, because if y'all be going to accidents like that every single day, let me know. I want to do that. And then go to Cracker Barrel and eat, kick all the people out. But you know how it goes.
Country fried steak.
Yes, sir. Country fried steak and mac and cheese and what else do we eat there?
Fries.
Fries and taters.
What? Okay, so you're gonna. Okay, anyways.
Is that?
Do you want?
I know you asked a question.
Yes.
Are you done?
I'm not asking
okay.
a question.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Tyler, what is your what? Shit, I can't think.
What's
What
my shit?
shit?
What's my shit?
No.
Oh,
Do you
we'll
want
call it.
kids?
Do I want kids?
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of car
How
do
much
you
you
want in the
wanna pay?
future?
Huh?
Oh, what kind of kids?
what kind of kids?
Yeah, feller.
One
Like
Asian.
Matt, definitely. I want at least 2. You know, I don't really have a preference on boy or girl. I would want at least 1 boy, but you know, it is what it is. If I can get at least 2 kids, I think max would probably be like 3, just in my opinion.
Damn, you're really stretching that range out.
2 to 3, you know how it goes. You know, we have like 2 in the beginning, and then have like a 3rd one way later down the road, like 20 years later. You know how it goes. Just the
Damn,
normal
dude.
things. No. Your family and everything. Anyway.
I'm not saying nothing.
Anywho, but yeah, 2 to 3 kids.
Okay, and dream cars.
Dream cars, definitely a Ford F-150. Maybe a Raptor, just depends on depending on when I go to get the vehicle itself, what's coming out during that time. But definitely a truck, as like my everyday kind of car. If money allowed it, definitely like a second car, some sort of sportier type car for like the weekends, something more a little fancy schmancy, that kind of thing. Yeah. Nothing particular right now.
So with this whole, I mean, you kind of answered the question before I got to ask it, talking about Polk County a lot. But how far are you willing to go for your occupation wise?
So, actually, my mom asked me the same question because I actually was offered to apply for Polk County and get sponsored, but I'm not moving right now. So, if it was right now, it would have to be within Central Florida and far enough that...
Wait, Polk County as in Lakeland area?
Polk County.
Yeah, Polk County.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, if I was going to go out there, definitely going to have to, you know, move out there. I ain't driving an hour and 45 minutes back and forth every day. To and from this and that, every little thing. Nah, no thank you. Definitely, like, right now, stay. If I'm going to stay here, then I got to stay local enough that I can get a take-home vehicle. And because I ain't driving no back and forth to no station.
He just wants the lights.
Yeah, I want the lights. I want the car parked in my driveway. Push my parents off the driveway. But you know how it goes. So the furthest I would be right now is probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, give or take.
Okay.
Silence. I like it. Daring today,
I
aren't
can't
we?
think of anything else.
What made you want to be a cop?
Boom.
What's wrong with you? And don't say
Yes.
explorers.
No, because that came way after that. That came way after.
Bless you.
Shout out to Justin Fowler. He got a little weird, but you know, hooked me up on that. What the hell is this? Oh boy, sorry, playing with the dog. I'm like, I don't know, I grabbed something. Grabbed her fat.
Okay, can you answer the question?
My bad. I honestly could not tell you. It just kind of like popped in my head back in the day when I was like 5 or somewhere around there. And you know, every little child wants to be a cop or a firefighter for Halloween, and it just kind of stuck with me. I didn't really like red at the time. Red was my favorite color back then, but I just didn't like. I didn't want to wear red, if that makes sense. I like contrast, so blue was nice.
Wow.
Such a heartwarming story.
Well, over time, at the same time, over time it grew into like me not really helping people, but also just being there, right from wrong, that kind of thing.
So I asked kids. Okay. Matt, any questions?
Now she's clawing me.
She just hates you, I
That is
guess.
animal abuse. Thank you.
When was the last time you turned her nails?
Yeah.
Or
Like 2 weeks
her-
ago.
Because like now.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Dude.
You need to
Um,
update. Actually, one little story that I'll remember though. Do you remember Matt? You'll remember this guy. You remember Deputy Ortiz from Eastlake?
yeah.
So one thing that really stuck with me was probably about 2 years after we left Eastlake was like when he got arrested for a DUI.
Oh.
After he crashed and he hit a car. Seminole County came. He drove away. Went home, and they're like, was this you?" No. Well, was him, because the guy followed him home. The guy he hit followed him home. So ever since that reminded me that no one is above the law, and the bad need to be weeded out. And that man, that whole family was messed up. I think his son ended up doing some really bad stuff to like the mom or the wife or whatever.
Probably.
Like, and then he tried to escape. Like this, they found this nigga up at like Maryland, up at the border.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, not Maryland, Maine, at the border. It's some pretty gruesome stuff we did to the mom, but long story short, this nigga tried to get away and got caught.
But so since the future for just anything is just about unknown and weird, what is your plan B if the police department itself, like nationwide, is just no longer a thing? Not like one way or another.
I can tell you for a fact that there's one thing that could be a backup plan of sort, and that's just staying in security, because that's something that'll always be around.
Mm-hmm.
Whether in an armed capacity or unarmed capacity or whatever it is, that's always going to be around. And you can make good money in security, but I'll save that for when I retire.
Gotcha, Chief.
Nice.
All right, now to Jake for the weather.
So Jake, how tell
So
us
the
about-
weather,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it says it's 88 degrees outside.
Great.
Uh,
How's the life of dispatching?
You're annoying. That's what I have to say to that.
Hey, it's kind of fun. Come on, you were doing pretty good. You were doing pretty good last night, no cap though. You were doing pretty good. I'm being serious. You were doing pretty good. You're better than the other dumb bitches they hired.
Jesus
You all
Christ, that's
quit.
3 years ago.
Shout out to all those listening to the podcast who quit from PCI.
Yeah.
Anywho. Any questions for Tyler, Matt? Anything else? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Silver, any questions?
Yeah, Silver. Silver, what do you want to do with your life? Ew. We all know she does not do that.
She's been doing that just for the last 20 minutes.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
We're scratching.
You can see the line.
I know. Oh no! Don't come in.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh hi. Good morning. Shake. Hey, take me out to dinner first. Don't lean in like
she
that.
doesn't know shake. She knows
Take me out to
Jake.
dinner first.
Jake. She doesn't know shake. She knows Jake. Shake.
Fun.
Give me your paw. Shake.
Bro, you really gonna let her walk around with no clothes on, dude?
Shake.
Come on.
No, not lip.
All the clothes I had for her we bought when she was a puppy, so they don't fit her anymore.
Did you legit buy her
Well,
clothes?
it is her birthday.
This damn dog clawed me anyway.
Shipping's gonna be about 2 months.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll go look and see if one of them fits before you
Yeah.
guys leave.
So what's going on with you, bud?
Yeah,
how
about
you been?
buddy?
How have I been? I've been fine.
Well, not really. How you been?
What do you
How-
what's your life plan?
Yeah, what's this life plan
Oh,
you keep talking
Jesus
about?
Christ. Okay. So,
Sit back, eat the popcorn.
so I plan to become a commercial airline pilot.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mile High Club.
Fancy.
Sorry, I don't know much about
Oh,
planes.
wait, I just saw this TikTok of pilots, and I forgot to ask you. I saw this TikTok, and I was like,
I don't know
damn, I
much
want to
about
ask Jake what he
planes.
wanted to be.
So,
Okay,
Not
this
career.
remind me after we're done talking about your life and asking questions. I have like a thing I want to talk about that relates to planes.
okay.
But go ahead.
So,
Oh shit.
I have to go to school for I'm going to the school down in Fort Pierce probably in January because I submitted everything for my medical, but I'm probably not going to get it back in time to attend the school for fall semester.
Damn.
Yeah, sucks. So I'm
Damn
probably not going to.
coronavirus.
Well, not even that. Like my friend who's a pilot now, He said when he first applied for his medical, all the doctors told him a month. He didn't get his for 2.5 months. So
Well, then I blame the doctors. Then they should speed up their process. They don't have enough doctors that they can't do
and
this quick enough.
it's the FAA that takes forever.
Well, I blame them too. My federal tax dollars go to them to do this stuff quickly. Why are they taking so long?
Exactly. So once, I mean, if it comes in time, then I'll go. But I probably won't, even if it comes, because it at least takes 30 days. So
What?
I wouldn't have everything in time. Anywho, so after going to that school, I'd have to change majors as well and get a degree in aeronautical science, which doesn't sound fun, but that's fine. And then get all my certifications to become a pilot, which you have to get like fucking 5 certifications for, and then like pass like it's so much work. It's gonna be about a $70,000 loan later, but that's okay.
Small loan of $1 million.
Small loan of $1 million.
Just a tiny million. A miniature million.
So then after that, because of how much is required before you can even go to an airline, you have to like have like 1,500 hours. So I'd probably become a flight instructor for a hot minute there to build up my hours. Then go to a regional airline, work my ass off as a regional airline, become a first officer, then a captain, and then after a while apply for a major airline and start off as a first officer again, then go to a captain, because captains of major airlines can make a shit ton of money. So we're not, that's... So then, yeah. And then I plan to live on a house. I'm not sure where. I want to live on a lake. That's all I know. And I want a pool. And I want a movie theater room again, because that was fun. But that's about it.
So a lake and a pool.
Yeah. So I want my dad's house, how it was.
Now,
But with
okay.
a pool.
We missed the pool. That was
Yeah,
in
we missed the
Madison.
pool, but with the pool.
Now, because I've seen, I don't know, like, so this one person built a house where the pool connected to the lake, like not like one continuous like open, it like you hop the wall and the lake like right, like I don't know how they did it, but
I don't know how you could do that either.
it flows.
Because a lot of like lakes and like a lot of like that living there, there's so much like regulations because you can't mess with the environment. So I don't know. So yeah. Anywho, what was the next question? Oh no, I wasn't asked a question.
I'll let Tyler ask a question. I'm trying to find a video of the house that I saw.
So Fort Pierce, you go to the flying school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what are like the steps after that? How long does that take down there?
So you can get your like license, like your from 0 to commercial airline pilot within a year, but a lot of the time is that you can't become a commercial airline pilot within a year because you need like because of how many flight hours you need to have under your name. But the school to graduate would be 2 years.
Gotcha. So now after you graduate the school, what's like the steps after that?
They're playing how many flight hours I have. If I don't have enough, then become a flight instructor. If I have enough, I'll apply for a regional airline.
Gotcha. And then so any specific airlines in mind? I hear Frontier is kind of nice.
I don't think Frontier counts as a regional. I think they're more of like an in-between regional and...
Well, then I guess Alaska Airlines is going to be your choice.
Again, I don't think those are regional. I think those are like in-between.
Well,
It's so confusing
fuck if I know.
because the ones that are like
Honestly.
regional are the ones that are owned by the major ones.
So
So
you're
it's
talking
like,
like Ronald Reagan Regional Airport? Is that what you're talking about? Cause
well, it wouldn't be an airport, silly. It'd be an
they have regional
airplane.
airports. I don't fucking know how these things work.
Yeah, me neither. It's fine.
So
You talking about
upon
UPS
further
over here?
review,
No, UPS is a major.
Oh Jesus!
upon further review, the pool actually dips down to like it. So it dips down, but in the video it looks like the pool goes straight out to the lake, but there's actually it like drops down and then there's some more land.
Nice.
Oh, I smack. But
So, I plan to have. I want 2 kids.
any specific gender?
I want a boy. At least one of them has to be a boy.
Doesn't matter which, older or younger.
Oh no, it has to be the first one.
He wants the older.
May I
boy.
ask why?
I
There's
just
nothing
want a
wrong
boy.
with it, I'm just
I just
curious.
want a boy first.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's the only reason why.
Fair enough.
So in case he has a daughter, he can just boy the daughter with the brother.
And I also don't know.
Actually,
I have an
maybe
idea of
better.
what I would want to name my kid too.
Well, I feel like that's like you could think all you want by yourself, but I feel like that's also a discussion with your partner.
I know.
Now, he's gonna tell the partner what's happening. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Where he wants to live in his house.
Exactly.
And fly on his plane.
Just name
Exactly.
name him after the crazy grandfather.
My grandfather.
I was trying to quote, but I think I messed up the quote.
Okay. Well,
It's
I
from-
could name
it's
him
from
after.
It's from one of the movies you like.
You mean Cotton?
One of them DC movies.
Anyways,
As a joke, it's a Marvel movie, dumbass.
Tony. I can name him Tony.
Morgan.
Oh,
Isn't it?
it's his distant uncle.
Oh fuck! Why did I say? Why did I think grandfather?
Yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna do?
I don't know.
What was I
were
gonna
you
say?
do?
Oh, for my dream cars, I have like 7, so this isn't gonna work. But
If you had to pick 2.
uh,
Sorry, your first 2.
it's complicated because like I have them for like.
No, yeah, so what were the first 2 cars of the 7 you would get, or the last 2?
I just don't want to throw
And
any
why a Tesla?
disrespect to any of my cars.
If you had to combine all 7 into 2 cars,
Probably like a Tesla, but I want a Model X. I want the wings. I don't know why, but I want the wings.
Model X, that's the big SUV.
Yes.
I wasn't too bad. It's just the seating's a little weird.
And then
At least the one I sat in, the seating's just, like once you go towards the back, the front 2 seats are fine, but it's the back 2 rows that are a little weird. I feel.
I really want a model. No, not a model. I really want a Mustang. But what I would probably do at that point would be like get a Maserati or a Jaguar.
Didn't they stop making Mustangs? They stopped
No.
making all.
No,
Oh, they stopped.
no, they only stopped like their cars,
Oh.
but they kept the Mustang because the Mustang's like one of the most popular selling thing that Ford has.
True.
But yeah,
Nice.
nice.
What style of house would you want to get? Modern or like a mix, modern, colonial, or not? I keep saying colonial, but like that's the only like.
Do you mean
older
like
style.
old fashioned?
Yes.
Probably a bit of both. A bit of both. It all depends where I live too. You know, like if I live in the city, I'd probably want something more modern.
Okay, that's the other thing I meant to ask y'all. So like, this is towards the future, right? So you have your family started.
Yes, sir.
Where are you at? What are you in the country, out of the country, in Florida, out of Florida? We'll start with Jay, but
I'd probably be in. Well, it all depends on like.
wait, if
Let's
you got to decide, like let's say
Yeah.
like nothing changed except for what you and your family want to do.
Okay, so let's say I work for like Delta or something. I'd probably be stationed in whatever they're. I don't even know where they're stationed. Let's say they're stationed in Florida. So if I was to live in Florida, I would probably live like where we kind of live now, like more towards like the suburbs area, not really towards the city.
Like the mix, right? Not like far out, but
Yeah.
not far in.
Because I don't think there's any cool cities in Florida to live in. I'm not gonna live in Orlando.
Have you never heard
Jacksonville.
No, Jacksonville.
No.
Ocala,
Never heard of Leesburg.
Gainesville.
Oh my god! I just heard of
Stark.
Oviedo.
I think the
Nice.
only city I would live in would be like
Yeah,
Tampa.
Oviedo's in the top 10. Okay. In the
Oviedo.
country.
Oh my god. Oviedo's not a bad
all
place to live.
26 people.
I would live in Oviedo, but you can find houses there are cheap.
Once they abolish cops, I'll move there.
Yeah, once they stop feeding. off
Okay,
them
so Matt,
student
where do you
tickets.
want to live? I'm gonna assume towards like the middle of butt fuck nowhere if you want 20 acres.
No.
You can just bulldoze.
Well, I say 20 acres, but I just want land.
Uh-huh.
I just want a lot of land and do whatever. But right now, so assuming I'm still stationed, it's wherever I get stationed. But probably since the fact I'm buying property will be after I retire, and that's hopefully I'll move either in the Carolinas, Virginia area because they have a nice like level of elevation, nice open land, nice weather. Because Florida is just too much, like out of the whack.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel for Virginia, Carolinas, you get that nice mix of you get the winters, but then you also get the summers. Whereas here it's just summer,
Yeah,
and it gets like to low 70s. Ooh, Let me put on jeans maybe. Like that's about it. But because like the Carolinas and Virginia is also like, not that far to where like because my family are not gonna leave. Like at least my older family, they're not gonna leave Florida. So if I go buttfuck nowhere, I definitely gotta fly over. Whereas if I live Virginia, Carolinas, I can at least drive if I really need to.
What about you,
Not that
Tyler?
far. Like this is like family, not like right now or soon. Like this is you're starting your family and you're starting to settle down in a spot. In country, out of country, in Florida, out of Florida.
I really don't know because like again, it all depends on like how things go with everything. I mean, I see myself staying in Florida, but
Well, like
there are.
same thing to Jake. Like let's say everything works out, and you get to pick where you want to go. Like the jobs are just waiting for you.
I would probably stay here in Florida. Not exactly sure where in Florida, but somewhere in Florida.
The state.
Yeah, just because I mean, there's no state tax, all that stuff. Easy to retire. I mean, I can always move out of Florida once I retire. I mean, the retirement's only gonna be like 20 years anyway, So, in Florida for the majority of it. Not sure what goes after that.
Cool beans. That's one thing I hate right now is like planning out a house mentally, and it's just like it's like way too early in the process to even be like. It's like I'm because by the time I actually get to build this house, there's gonna be a whole new way. That they actually came out with this. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna finish my house talk, and then I reminded myself about the plane thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. So apparently they're coming out with these new sort of like the guy who's talking about them referenced them as like Lego pieces, but it's to make construction a lot easier, and it's basically like walls that like click into each other, and you can customize them however you want. So any floor plan, any of that. So it's supposedly gonna make it cheaper because they're gonna mass produce these panels. But because the whole thing is you got to do plumbing and electricity. Well, these panels make it easier because they're already like pre-done for electricity and all that. You just got to hook it up and all that. But you can move them around to any floor plan because they're basically just walls. So you put the corner pieces will be produced, and once you put the corner pieces in, then you can put the walls in between. However, and I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy though.
Did you know there are more planes underwater than submarines in the sky?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, Doreen.
Everybody's coming on here saying how they don't know what they're talking
Okay, Matt, what's your thing about planes?
Oh yeah, so TikTok, glorious place, right? Well, it literally just has to do with like the word plane, but like, so he was talking about, I think it was Cars 2, because Cars 2 is when they travel. How there's security, right? And for those of you who don't know history, we really did not have security in airport until after 9/11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so his point is, you know how there's planes, right? There's planes in
there's lots of planes.
No, in cars. Sorry.
Are you saying because it's like...
So his question is, since there's security in the Cars universe, that means there must have been a Cars 9/11, and then that means there was either a radical car who hijacked a plane somehow, or a radical plane who just went for it.
Jesus.
And I was like, that's kind of crazy.
But there was something else I saw, and it was like, if you ever feel useless, imagine being a taxi or a bus in the Cars universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I feel like bus would be way too big.
And then there's one other one I saw that it's kind of like what you said. Oh, it was Pope Francis.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have one, and they're like, that means someone tried to assassinate one of the popes in the Cars universe.
That means there was a car Jesus. How did they crucify him?
They just took his tires off.
No, yeah, but like now that I think about it, if there's a 9/11, that means there's a war. That means there's a Cars war, and nobody's talking about it. How does that work?
They were shooting from the fucking exhaust pipe. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm shooting a gasket. I love Cars 1, bro. I watch Cars. Don't talk, bro. If you like Cars 3 the most, get out of here. Just stop watching, bro. Cars 3, like, I like what they did. Like, not gonna lie, when I saw the trailer for Cars 3, I'm not mad that they made a third one. It's just what they ended up doing with it. Because, like, when I saw the trailer and I saw him, like, lose it, I was like, oh, no. My heart dropped. I say lose it because I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but just look up the initial
My
trailer.
gosh.
It was scary.
All right.
But then watching the actual one, it was such a cliche that, that was good, but then, I mean, they already did it with Doc Hudson, and it was, like, natural. But this one is like, it's like, oh, yeah, no, I'm undermined as a race car. You know, nobody sees me as that. I'm just an assistant. He was like, you know what? You are a race car, and I'm going to show you why. But it was kind of cool them introducing, like, the new, like, electric, all sport cars, whatever. But it was just a little cliche how they was like, you know what? You are a race car. And it was just too positive, I feel. That is all for my Cars rant.
Yes.
I'll save it for the Pixar podcast.
All right. So thank you for watching or listening to this or the whatever podcast.
I'm Matt. And
I'm
you're
Jake.
watching Disney Channel.
Oh shit.
And
That's Tyler over there.
Yeah, hi. Or goodbye.
Go ahead and follow our social media. Everything will be down in the description
I love
below.
the energy you're bringing to this
Yeah.
studio.
Want them to like, share, subscribe, and comment?
Shh. Anyways,
Oh.
thank you.
He talks like when you say Lamau, I'm dying, but you're like just sitting there calm.
Yes.
What do you mean, lame out?
Thank you, and have a great rest of your day,
Limfao?
people.
Are they working with Limbao?
Oh, wait. Keep talking for 20 seconds. We're going to get to stop
Oh.
exactly at 47
So
seconds.
I heard there's one of them,
God dang it, Bobby.
I don't know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. That's all I want.
Okay, there. Ready? Bye.